The Destiny of a Princess. At the heart of British aristocracy, in a mansion in Norfolk, a girl was born who would change history. It was July 1, 1961, and her name was Diana Frances Spencer. From that humble beginning, Diana's life took a course that no one could have foreseen. In this epic tale, we will explore the life of Princess Diana, affectionately known as Lady Di, from her childhood to her tragic death. A story of love, sacrifice, and humanity that transcended royal boundaries and made her a global icon. Join us on this journey through the most significant moments in the life of Princess Diana, a woman whose light continues to shine in the world even after her passing. Chapter 1: The Wedding of the Century. The romance of Diana and Prince Charles was a modern fairy tale. They met in 1980 when Diana was just a 19-year-old girl. The prince, who was 12 years her senior, was captivated by her beauty and grace. Their relationship was kept secret for a while before becoming public. In February 1981, Charles proposed, and Diana accepted. The wedding took place on July 29, 1981, and it was an epic event. Millions of people around the world tuned in to watch the ceremony at the majestic St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Diana became the Princess of Wales and a global fashion icon. Chapter 2: Motherhood and the Royal Family. Motherhood was a crucial chapter in Diana's life. In June 1982, she gave birth to Prince William Arthur Philip Louis, the first of her two sons. William's birth brought great joy throughout the UK and beyond. In September 1984, Prince Henry Charles Albert David, known as Harry, was born. Diana became a loving and dedicated mother. Despite the pressure and constant media attention, she tried to provide them with as normal a childhood as possible. She actively participated in their education and activities. Chapter 3: Royalty in Crisis. As the years went by, Diana and Charles's relationship became increasingly tense. They often disagreed on important issues. The press was watching their every move, intensifying the pressure. The couple officially separated in 1992, a year that Queen Elizabeth II described as the annus horribilis, horrible year, due to the growing media attention on the royal family's marital problems. Diana began to seek her own purpose, apart from her role as the heir's wife. Chapter 4: Charity and Humanitarian Commitment. Diana found her calling in charity work. Her ability to empathize with the less fortunate led her to become deeply involved in charitable causes. In 1987, while the world was still plagued by the stigma of HIV/AIDS, Diana challenged taboos by being photographed touching and hugging AIDS patients without gloves at Middlesex Hospital in London. This sent a powerful message of compassion and understanding toward those affected by the disease. She also became an advocate for landmine clearance, an issue affecting many communities worldwide. She traveled to conflict zones in Angola and Bosnia to raise awareness about the dangers of landmines and advocate for their removal. Chapter 5: The Tragedy in Paris. Diana's life came to an abrupt and tragic end on August 31, 1997. That night, while traveling in a car in the tunnel of the Pont de l'Alma in Paris, a group of paparazzi pursued them. The vehicle was involved in an accident, and Diana, along with her companion Dodi Fayed and driver Henri Paul, lost her life. She was only 36 years old at the time of her death. The news shocked the entire world and triggered a torrent of global mourning. The tragedy also gave rise to numerous conspiracy theories and debates about press safety and the privacy of public figures. Chapter 6: Diana's Legacy. Despite her tragic death, Diana's legacy endures. Her influence is reflected in her lasting impact on the lives of her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Both continue her charitable work and follow in her footsteps in fighting the stigma of HIV, AIDS and advocating for landmine clearance. Additionally, many charitable organizations worldwide carry out work inspired by Diana's compassion and selfless service. Conclusion: An eternal light. Throughout this story, we have explored the extraordinary life of Princess Diana, a woman whose influence and compassion persist over time. From her humble beginnings in Norfolk to her iconic royal marriage and tireless humanitarian work, Diana demonstrated that true nobility resides in the heart. Despite personal struggles and intense media pressure, Diana became a beacon of hope for those facing hardships worldwide. Her dedication to charitable causes, her courage in addressing stigmatized issues like HIV, AIDS, and her commitment to landmine clearance left an indelible mark on the global consciousness. The tragic loss of Diana in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel in Paris on August 31, 1997, left the world in mourning. However, her legacy lives on in her sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, who continue her charitable work and her commitment to empathy and compassion. Princess Diana's story is a reminder that one person can change the world through kindness and selfless service. Her eternal light continues to shine, guiding future generations toward a more compassionate and caring world. Lady Di was not only the people's princess, but also the princess who touched the heart of the world.